Mostly standard so far, by the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Read.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open. The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes. So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
Kurde.
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately. Nick was in over his head. Working on his own might have ended badly for him. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits?
Co?
I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
Wait. Coś się popieprzyło i to jest srogo. I my to zaraz naprawimy. Muszę coś zobaczyć. Bo coś mi się tu popieprzyło w tym. I inaczej my tego nie sprawdzimy. Kurde. Chwila. Ja to muszę zaraz tutaj zweryfikować, dlaczego się tak stanęło, jak się stanęło. Czemu on mi wziął i 4 minuty temu? Tak, jasne. Zamknij odtwarzacz. Lol. On mi oddzielił się w ogóle, ale ja mu zaraz dam. To zaraz będzie wszystko dobrze poustawiane. Poustawiane. Lol, co za gówno. Wyłączyło mi kurwa się na. Chociaż tutaj nie ma ostrzeżeń. Więc to wina głupiego YouTube'a oczywiście. Czy też streama. Dobra. Teraz tak to wyłączę. Ogólnie to na żywo. Dobra, i to mogę usunąć, bo to jest bezużyteczne. No kurde dam. Mnie tu będzie denerwować. No dawaj. Okej. Co za badziew. Sprawdzę sobie to jeszcze teraz na telefonie. Czy on mi kurwa grafiki nie zapisał? Czy co? Dobra. Co on to kurwa odjebał coś? Wszystko przez tego YouTube'a. Zaraz to sprawdzimy. A nie, jest dobrze, więc... Więc nawet nie ma o czym rozmawiać.
He is dead. Dennis is dead. Don't panic.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own.
Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
Call the cops.
Anna, no. They'll want to interrogate me, and we'll never find out who did this.
What's wrong with you? How could you be so cold?
We can't make him not dead. What we do now will decide if we can find out what really happened. Trust me.
Trust
I'm not
me.
comfortable with this. But if you insist, we'll just
Co za badziew.
leave him.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
Sam, I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
No, 35, zaraz trzeba będzie iść to zobaczyć.
I can manage it on my own. Don't worry. You'll be safer if you stay in town.
If you don't keep me in the loop on what you find, I'm gonna be pissed.
I promise you'll be in the loop. I'll call you soon.
I call you soon.
You're sure you want to do this? Dennis was murdered, and the report on Nick's crash doesn't sit right with me. I need to know what really happened to Nick. Suit yourself. Just be careful. This is the place.
This is the players.
I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened.
Ciekawe, jaki to jest duży obszar.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Coś będziemy zbierać te, dobra.
The bark got badly burned. Must be where Nick crashed.
Aż się nie załaduje do pełnej. O kurwa. To jest coś, co bardzo lubię. Ciekawe dokąd... Aha. Tu mam ograniczenie. Dobra.
An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road. A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel? Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Cztery ślady.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Kołpa, kurde. Trzeba to poskładać tutaj jakoś teraz. O, jest. Chyba. Nie, to jest ten kołpak. To jest ten kołpak i teraz my musimy przejdźmy. Kołpak kołpakiem, nie? Ale konstytucja. To nie jest to. Dajcie chwilę ze dwóch. Wow. O nie, co to było? Mam nadzieję, że to było. Dobra. Halo, już jestem. O Jezus. I chyba muszę tutaj czegoś poszukać. O kurde. Jeszcze mi tu brakuje jakichś śladów. O jasne i ciasne. Tu tego tak mniej przeszukałem, ale kurde. Ała, no zaś mnie tu denerwują. Ech. Masakra. Dobra, chwila. Kurwa, no Facebook, tylko kurde to. Dziadostwo. Aha, no dobra. Aha, spoko. Ej, Boże. No dobra, jak tak chcecie, to okej. O, tutaj jest. Widzicie?
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
Aha.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking.
O Boże.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
Sporo tych.
That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
No dobra. Czyli tutaj wydupił, jak jechał. Ogólnie to pewnie na zakręcie nie wyrobił chuj i tyle. No. Mam 6 informacji już na ten temat. Ale numer. Nie wiem, gdzie tu coś jeszcze by mogło być. Tu mogę tylko sobie lukać. Dobra. Czyli on jechał stamtąd. I nie wyrobił po prostu na zakręcie. I ktoś się tu wpieprzył, czyli moim zdaniem tutaj trzeba czegoś szukać.
Debris from Nick's car.
To jest...
The police didn't clean up very well.
Co no, ale... Może coś jeszcze tu na ulicy. Może będzie, ale... Tu jest jeszcze coś.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
Jest. Mamy.
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
I teraz będziesz składał całość, dobra.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up. I need to find out what really happened.
Czyli odpada. Odpada. Dobra, ale co my możemy w tym aucie mieć? To na pewno nie. Co też nie. Co moim zdaniem on albo jest to, albo z jakichś przyczyn te opcje ustawione. Aha. Musimy to dobrze pogodzić. Dobra, jeżeli on nawet nie był. Wow. Sam kierowca. Nie, bo on tu musi wylądować. Tu animal to na pewno nie jest, bo też to jest umija. Czyli tu odpada wszystko. Bo jedzie zbyt dobrze. Czyli on musiałby być to 2. Bo się rozdupił o to, a on chyba rozwalił ten znak. Czyli... Jezu, jakie to jest kurwa to straszne w ogóle.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
No. To będzie dobrze. Moim zdaniem to. Chociaż.
But Nick's car did burn. I know that. Only one simulation fits the evidence.
Dobra,
The police report was wrong.
tak to musiało być. Grubo. O kurde.
This shouldn't hit me so hard. I already suspected. There's a difference between suspecting and knowing. The report is wrong. This was a murder. You gonna call Anna? Tell her what you found? Is that even a good idea? She'll have to know eventually.
Koana.
Yeah, you're right. Better tell her now. Anna,
Sam, I was just about to call you.
what's happening?
Someone broke into my house. I'm fine. My dad's here with me, but the place is a mess, Sam. Could you come? On top of everything else, this is all too...
Of course, I'm on my way. You didn't tell her. Not the right time. Couldn't agree more.
Grubo.
Long days always find ways to get longer.
Zaś swoją
Make sure you're careful. Careful about how you tell Anna about what you just found out. It's a rough thing, and she was living with the guy. Things are gonna be different in there. She's different. You're different.
Fuck.
Is she? She's just like I remember. Everything about her.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Aha, do mojego auta to już nie mogę się przybliżyć.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into it. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
You know, Anna, Joe's pretty sharp for an old man who can't walk.
That's right. And Sam here's got a good mind for a fool-headed kid.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Of course I want Anna to be safe. But she's her own person. I can't make decisions for her.
She's my little girl. She's all I have left. Surely you understand.
I do. That's why I would never lie to you.
Damn if that ain't honest.
Dad, I can take care of myself. Nothing's gonna happen to me, okay?
I see I won't change your minds. Time for me to go home.
Text me when you arrive, all right? Hey, don't feel bad about my dad. He still needs to learn to trust me. And thank you for not indulging him. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Well, this is gonna weigh on Joe.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first. It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Kładka dla tych zupełnie dobra.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Loading. Anna's house.
This place was tossed. Maybe looking for something. Anna's not having a great day. Focus on her before you go into detective mode.
Sam. Tell me what you found.
I found exactly what you were hoping I wouldn't find.
Nick was murdered. He...
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries. I've never even had my car broken into. It's hard to imagine how she feels.
Chcesz do kuchni, żeby...
Hannah always was more interested in people than cold, hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Sam, what are you doing? Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
No to dobra.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No.
Nope.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10.
Czekoladowy drink.
Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters.
Whiskey.
People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work. On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Aha. Czyli trochę kijowo, bo nie mam... Nie mogę sobie wybrać potem już. Że niby coś tam.
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet.
To miłe.
I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house? God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry, thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Anna always has trouble thinking when there's weird noises going on. To be fair, most people do. Like that. Whatever that is, it'd be smart to find it and shut it off.
O Jezu. Dosyć dziwnie. Fix.
Finally, there.
A nie, do góry nie pójdzie. Dobra, czyli tutaj musimy wszystko ogarniać. Kurde, to już widziałem, ale... Mogę... Ana... Tok, po prostu. Zrobić z nią tok.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Ooh.
She needs support. Something solid. Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Kurde.
I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her. I do have my part of responsibility in this, but so do you.
I know that. But you'd shut me out. Then suddenly you'd ambush me emotionally. Look, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to fight. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Ask
Face
him.
it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes. I know, the timing wasn't great. Your dad's accident, the mine investigation, me being hated by all of Basswood.
That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married. I told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring. When you asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me. That terrified me. And then it ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
She's feeling guilty about what happened. She shouldn't bear that burden alone. It wasn't doomed. It's just like every relationship. It requires a lot of work from everyone involved. Whether people are ready to put in the work, well, that's different. I think we weren't. Not really. At least I wasn't. Good to see you realized that.
Maybe. We were younger, different. It feels like a lifetime has passed. It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
The admin, of course. Potrzebuję oczyścić swoje imię.
with what happened with Dennis, the police are gonna start looking for me. I need to clear my name, and Nick's murder is the key to that.
I thought you really cared about Nick. Or... But no. Sam Higgs still can't think of anyone but himself.
Nick was my friend, but that doesn't mean I'm not scared about what happens to me.
I know that.
I know.
Shit. I want to hurt whoever hurt him so badly. I have to find out who did this. And I'll need your help. I have it, right?
Yes. I need to get to the bottom of this as much as you do.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment.
Oh,
Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
czyli teraz mogę iść do góry.
Thanks, Sam.
Teraz pójdziesz do góry, co? Upstairs. Może najpierw ten... Może najpierw to sprawdzamy. Wanny, te sprawy, toilet. Aha.
Why is it so dark in here?
To nie.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Kurde. Where we do? Oh.
I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's? Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
O kurde.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Chyba
headache
to
isn't as
drugie
bad as the
miejsce
one I had this
trafiłem
morning.
przez
I
przypadek.
couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need to find the man that clocked me over the head. They know what they took, and I bet anything they knew Nick. Has Nick seen or been talking to anyone out of the ordinary lately? Anyone new?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one.
Kurde.
I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings.
Muszę iść. La 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 la.
Most nights, really.
Ach,
Said he was night fishing.
to zobaczymy
If
może
he was
jeszcze.
secretly meeting someone there to interview for a story,
It'd be worth taking a look.
Zobaczymy.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
O! Szybko poszło. Bathroom. No lipa, nie? Bo akurat trafiłem w idealny moment.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Tam jeszcze były parę pomieszczeń i dupa. O Jezus. Zaś jakieś coś. Ja muszę zobaczyć, kurde, w którym ja miejscu jestem tej gry. Tak.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her.
Przecież,
Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
muszę zobaczyć.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say.
Plus.
Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
To muszę.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
I'm here now, Bug. I have your back. I promised you I would look into your father's death, and I'm doing it. I'm here now, Bug. Listening. I was there in the parking lot, listening.
Yeah, well, but you're just gonna leave again another 2 years? Forever? I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on, but he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
He was my best friend. Trust me, I
O,
care.
Rafcio. Śpisz? Nie śpisz.
I just want to know what happened. What really
Rafcio.
happened.
Me too, Bug. You just gotta trust that I'm really looking into this. Okay?
I know you're doing
Ty
your
mnie
best.
nie, ty chyba to nie przyszłeś mnie
It's just this
denerwować.
town, you know?
Rafcio.
It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need
Ale.
fresh air. I need some place I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
I tak zaraz jej muszę iść. Co coś tutaj. Be patient. Nie wiem w sumie.
You ever consider journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Ja nigdy.
Isn't it kinda dying?
W ogóle.
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people
Ty
truth in a
nie,
world
wcale.
that doesn't care about it.
Gdzie tak znów?
Kinda sounds like you really want to be a journalist.
Się
I don't know
zatłuc
if
za
you're trying to
to.
make me stay, or make me into you,
Ale dobra.
or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug,
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She
Grubo.
doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself?
Czaj.
Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
O Boże, z tymi decyzjami hardkorowymi. O Boże. To jest ten.
I'll call your mother.
What? Don't!
I'll call her right now.
Don't!
You
Don't.
can't just run away.
Fine, I'll go home. Don't call her.
It's for your own good, Bug. It's too dangerous for you out there.
Whatever. You're just like everyone else.
Ooh, harsh. But fair. Sorry, Bug.
But
Now
fair.
that I've kept your daughter from skipping town,
But fair.
let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick. Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Ja mogę tu? No niby mogę.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out.
Tu pozwiedzać.
So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always
Niby
kept it
mogę tu
separate.
pozwiedzać sobie. Beat.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Jest wszędzie woda i w ogóle.
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
No. Dobra. Którędy się tu szło, bo to chyba... Znaczy, którędy się szło, tak jakbym... No tu chyba, kurde, nic w sumie nie ma takiego. Tu chyba trzeba zawijać.
remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great.
Panie.
Mine were always burnt.
Tu gdzieś. Nie wiem. Bo ten tytuł mnie teraz cofnie. No właśnie. Tu mnie zaraz cofnie i tyle. Już tutaj nic więcej nie mogę zrobić. Bo tu jest tylko ten. No, 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 no. Fotki. Sweet fotki.
Joan always liked bugs.
Dobra.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Aha.
Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
Ooh.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Aha. Czyli, że ja muszę sobie tutaj poszukać. W tej kurde, w tym, o Boże. I o to w tym chodzi.
Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized. But she still has a long way to go. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
Aha. Czyli o to w tym chodzi.
Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot. Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Dobra, gdzie tu te klucze są? Już ogarniam. Jak mniej więcej o co może biegać.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with him.
Miejsce na przemyślenie.
Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Byli.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
Te klucze może chować, skurczysyn jeden.
No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
O! O kurde. Ale schowane.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Proszę tutaj coś.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Grope.
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
No.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what? It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
O Boże, ale on tu ma tych dziwnych rzeczy. O. To już było take.
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
O kurde.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
No i git. O Boże.
I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock.
O Boże.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack. Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
O kurde, a skąd ja tą kombinację mogę trzasnąć?
Man, Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized. But she still has a long way to go. No, that wasn't it.
Jest. Tak.
Only a few more 100 combinations to go. Well, I doubt I'm just gonna guess it.
Tu jest chyba. Kurde. No tak. Góra, dół. Prawo, lewo.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Kurde, skąd tę kombinację wytrzasnąć niby? Jakie to jest dosyć hardkorowe teraz.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
No to jest...
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Ha! To jest ta długa notka bez sensu. Kurde. Ja myślę, że to jest coś z tym związane, ale nie wiem, kurde. Remember, no niby co mi to daje. Ciekawe. Aż to sprawdzę osobiście. Bo mi to już... Mi to już nie daje spokoju, a na pewno kaftan to zrobię. Włącz tu playlistę 8 odcinków z tego. Kurwa. Szybko żeś to chłopie ukończył. Jak 8 odcinków to zrobił.
W poprzednim odcinku.
Dobra. Aha. To musi być w tym. Tu jest. A nie. Ej, on to kurde robił. O Boże. To musi być tu. Tak. Aha. To jest dziwna kombinacja.
Let's see what we have here.
Dziwne.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive. Nick was gathering at the cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee.
Ej kurde, nie
It's the
wierzę.
person he met the night he died. I just need to
Wierzę mi
figure out
typa.
who it is.
Śmignął w tej grze. Dobra, to są te stare rzeczy, nie? One?
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade. Opioids. From Dee? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking? Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was.
Serio?
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, The Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
O Boże. Tu. To już mi gościa kurde przegonił. Tylko niech tego...
Bess took my statement about the break-in. She didn't mention you.
It won't be long before someone finds Dennis. Then they'll be looking for me. We need to stay focused on tracking down Dickie. He was Nick's informant, and he's our only lead. I owe it to Joan to find the truth.
Wydarzeń, że
I'm
to się
sure Dickie's still
skończyło.
there. He had no other place to go.
What
The
are you
Cove is
two
a woman.
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them all you found. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful and look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have That's enough!
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again, if that even makes any sense.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right, I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up.